Welcome back. You're watching Markets Today, and the fourth headline for the day are the auto names. Now, Ashok Leyland ended up in the green. The stock was up nearly 3% by the close of trade, reacting to a strong set of Q3 numbers and the auto sales. So talking about Ashok Leyland's Q3 numbers, revenues up 63%, margins expanding by 500 basis points on a year-on-year basis to 8.8%, and profit. This time there is a profit versus a loss in the comparable quarter of last year, a PAT of 363 crore. The total sales too have gone up by nearly 23%. On the flip side, Hero MotoCorp, the January auto sales numbers were weak. The total sales were down 6.3% on a year-on-year basis, the third consecutive month that the total sales were below the 4 lakh unit. In the month of January, remember, the sales numbers were 3.56 lakh crore. Eicher Motors has reported a good set of numbers on a year-on-year basis and on a month-on-month basis. So year-on-year, the Royal Enfield sales were up 27%, and month-on-month, the Royal Enfield sales were up 9.2%. But the stock was a bit subdued in trade, ending with a cut of close to about 2.5%. So that's about the auto sales. Now let's get to our fifth headline for the day. And metal prices continue to hit new highs, but the stocks falter on profit booking after the recent run-up. The Nifty metal index was down over 1%. JSPL tanked 5.5%. Meanwhile, let me go across to my colleague Manisha for more details. Manisha.
Oh yes, it has been a good day for metals as a sector, where we did see the US Fed move in line with the street expectation with 25 basis point of a rate hike, and then a sharp decline in the dollar index also aided the price increase. Metals in any case have been on a rise because of the China reopening and demand estimates coming in from there, and the global inventories for many of these metals have been on a decline. So you have copper prices coming back to a 7-month highs. Aluminum is trading at an 8-month highs as well. Output cuts in key European smelters continues to aid the prices on the higher side. Also, when you look at the copper inventories, they are at 2 days of global consumption. Aluminum inventories are the lowest since 2002. And when you look at the zinc prices, which are trading at a 5-month highs as well, here as well, the global inventories are just about for a day of global consumption. And we still have those shutdowns coming in from various countries like Netherlands, Germany and France. So lower production, weaker inventories and demand expectations growing stronger day by day will keep the prices supportive. Nickel is another one which saw strong gains coming in. It's back above $30,000 a ton. This is because after Indonesia, now Philippines also is looking to put tax on exports. So this is yet again adding premium to those prices.
Thank you very much. Meanwhile, JSPL tanked over 5% after a mixed set of Q3 numbers. Both revenues and profits were lower than what the street was anticipating. Managing Director Bimlendra Jha told CNBC-TV18 that the demand has improved and it expects sales volumes to continue at around 2 million tons per quarter.
The demand is good. We are able to pass on these costs to the consumers. So realization has improved for JSP also because we have improved our product mix a bit. And of course, we have had tightening of the costs. So our costs went down quarter on quarter by about 9%, whereas there was 1% decline in the net sales realizations. So sales volume numbers, I already gave you an indication of what we are currently doing is around 2 million tons of production per quarter.
Okay, moving on. The budget has continued with the government's agenda of plugging the tax arbitrage options used by the ultra-rich. It has proposed taxing payouts received from life insurance policies issued after 1st April 2023 if the total life insurance premium of all policies combined paid in a year exceeds 5 lakh rupees. Yash is standing by with an explainer. Yash.
Well, Rima, if you look at the budget, it spelled out two negatives for the life insurance industry. The first one, as you mentioned, is essentially the intention to tax the income coming out of savings life insurance policies at their maturity. And the second one is with respect to government's intention to sweeten the new income tax regime. I'll first speak about the primary negative. Here what the government has said is that they will be taxing income from large ticket savings life insurance products. Now what is large ticket? It's essentially when an individual's premium, annual premium is more than 5 lakh rupees towards one policy, or if he has more than one policies, then the premium put together. What happens is, in a situation where a person buys a life insurance policy starting April 1st, 2023, or multiple life insurance policies, the annual premium which he pays, if it is more than 5 lakh, then the policy with which he breaches that condition or threshold of 5 lakh will be taxed when the policy matures as income tax. I'll give you an example just to understand this thing. Considering an individual has two policies, first one having a premium of 4 lakh and the second one having a premium of 2 lakh, then the policy which has a premium of 2 lakh will be taxed because it is that policy with which he's breached the 5 lakh limit. Just another example, if a person has three policies, one 2 lakh, second 2 lakh and the third one 1 lakh, then he's still under the limit of 5 lakhs, so all three policies will be tax exempt. The second negative, as I said, is government's intention to sweeten the new income tax regime. Now, the new income tax regime does not have any exemptions under ATC or any sort of category. Under ATC, of course, life insurance premium gave you some sort of income tax exemption, but if people are shifting to the new regime where there is no exemption, the intention or the interest in buying life insurance policies for income tax savings will reduce, hence reducing the attractiveness from that purpose.
Thank you very much, Yash, for explaining that. With that, it's a wrap on this edition of Markets Today. Thank you for watching.